Welcome to another episode of the Three Silver Strands with Marlena, MJ, and Irene.
And then I had a friend on a Zoom. She was always
Oh, I see how you are, Irene.
stop it.
Ah,
And
you
then
know what? This is
You're
fun. Like, how
sneaky.
do we do record, right?
So
How do we
we're
look past?
you
discussing on
you
how
don't
we
do it
are
like
not to
this.
be like this.
So yeah. So now we only see your eyes, Marlena.
And you don't. So you need to move back and have a little bit of space on your top above your head, but not a lot of space above your head,
Oh,
like
okay.
MJ. So MJ needs to get herself a little bigger
What?
and
What do you mean? I don't know. What
just
are you talking about?
taller, taller.
I'm relaxed. I'm sitting by the fire having a
Then
coffee with the rest of you guys.
Okay.
then tip then tip your screen down
I'm gonna
so
have to
that
buy a fireplace. No, I'm good like this. This is good.
oh my
You can see my
gosh.
shoulders and head,
Yes, we can see your
right?
And
shoulders.
then we must never do this, right?
Preferably.
Okay.
So anyway, that guy, I don't know who he was, but that guy, he was like, he had the people on stage and he was like, don't go here because that's uncomfortable. And I was like, yeah, that would be rough. Like, you know, and he was like, is this still comfortable? And he was like, no, don't do that. And he goes, right. So you want to stand back and you do the same thing on the camera. You want people to be able to feel like they see more of you, whether your boobs are big or small or whatever the problem is with the boobs. You
So
want people to see more of you so that they're not feeling like you're in their face.
if this goes out into the world, we're just going over the do's and don'ts of
Have a Zoom
do
video.
not be a cat when you come on. That's priority number one.
Or do not be
And
a
don't kiss the
toilet.
camera. Oh gosh. Oh, I have to tell you a story about that. I totally forgot about it too. So my grandson and my granddaughter were sleeping over one night. It was another night. And oh shoot, I can't remember if it was, I think it was my grandson comes running and he's like, Meme, Meme. Because the toilet, it's on fire or something like that. I'm like, what are you
Toilet's
talking about?
running.
And so it was good because I could question it because uh, the gig is out. My husband bought one of those bidets or whatever they are.
Oh,
So I thought it might have had some little bit of an issue, and it was smoking. That's what he said. It was smoking. I know that that's the way they said it, but I was thinking that it was fire. But I think he did actually say it that way, and I was actually thinking, oh, it could be because that thing could go wrong, and it could end up smoking. So and there it is. Yep, had a little toilet paper roll sticking out in between the lid and the seat. I'm like, you guys are funny. I got snagged. Oh, it
that's
was
how my
cute.
toilet started,
Yeah,
was with the
that's so
smoking
funny.
toilet.
That's what I
Mhm.
should do. Like every time they spend the night, I should just, set it up so when they come up to go to bed and they go in there, they'll see, you know, some wackadoodle face on the toilet.
Nothing worse
Yeah, and
than
then
putting on a bidet, and it's
boob.
hot. And then you're walking around the rest of the day.
Have you ever
What's
like
wrong
not
with
paid
oh
attention?
nothing?
Yeah. Well, I remember one time in high school, I think I was in junior high, and I had to go to the bathroom really bad. So I go running into the ladies' room, and I go and sit down, do this. I think it was because it was the first thing in the morning and they clean them, but fell into the toilet because this toilet seat was up. And then another time, I'm in AC Moore's and I go to the bathroom and I go to flush it and it's sprayed up.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, that was gross. And they knew it. I think they knew it because they were like, first of all, when I came out, they were asking, how is, they wanted to know how my shopping was and everything. And I was such a good little person. I'm like, oh, good, good. And I just let it go. And then I got a review thing on an email, like they wanted to know how my, you know, whatever they call it. And I could have, I could have ripped them up because it was like not, that was not okay. That was so not okay because,
Yeah.
yeah, it sprayed right into my face. It was like into my
Ew.
eye, into my eye. Yeah, it was, yeah, that was many moons ago, but yeah, yep,
Jeez.
Sounds like
yep.
a
So toilet talk, apparently we're going there. But,
Yeah, well,
um,
if we need to get more animated, then hey, if this is what does it, I guess this is what does it.
all my,
If you're
all my
going,
grandkids are going to go sledding. They're going outside now. So,
oh, cool.
if
yeah.
you're going to make characters out of your toilet, then send me pictures, really good ones, so that I
Okay.
can use them in my book,
All
which is
right.
not done yet at all.
What can
But
I, what's a good idea for like, when my husband goes in there to do the little bidet thing? I got to do some like a beret, like, I don't know.
whatever hat you have, I mean, a, a shower cap would work too.
Oh yeah, there we go. Woo, look at that.
I can't wait for your book to come out. What's it going to be called, Marlena?
Toilet
Oh
talk.
shoot. No, it's got a name.
Kidding.
Uh, oh shoot. Like it's right there and I
Oh,
can't
no.
hear it. But this I use that for I use this to cover my stitching. So when my stitching is in when it's in the hoop, I can travel with it because I put it inside and
Mm-hmm.
it covers my stitching and it keeps it from getting dirty. That's why that's sitting there. Um Subjects of the Throne.
Subjects of the Throne. Can't wait.
And
Okay.
the queen is on the front. But yeah, I'm nowhere close to that being done. So it's on the back burner at the moment because it needs
Such a
attention.
cool story.
It's a
Such a, not
ridiculous.
story,
It's a,
many stories.
yeah, it's a conglomeration of stories,
Yeah.
but it's
A
it'll come
devotional.
out. It'll come.
Just kidding.
Yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I
Oh,
would
I
love to
yeah.
guess, let's see if I can
send
come up.
that to
No,
our publisher. Hey,
I
Melody.
was gonna say, let me see if I can give you backup scriptures, but that's that. I
Oh,
feel like we're on the edge of like,
Yeah,
not
totally.
good, not good,
That would be
not
great
good.
to send them. I'd love to send that to our publisher and say, "Hey, Melody, I was really thinking about making this a devotional. Could you make sure that
Yeah.
my scriptures are on point?"
You'd
We
have
might
to
just have
say,
to do
okay,
that for fun.
you'd have to tell her though, do not read this until you record yourself reading it so I can see your reaction.
Well, because we're going to use that recording of her reading it later on
Yes,
Amazon.
right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
We want your
absolutely,
we want your live review.
yeah.
absolutely live. Funny.
Hmm.
Oh my gracious.
So the scripture for this episode is laughter is good medicine. Somewhere in Proverbs, I think is what it is.
Yep, it is somewhere in there.
That's funny.